Hi everyone. Sorry it's been a couple days since I've put out my last video. It's scrubby client call Monday, so excuse the makeup under the eyes and the messy hair. So today I was going to talk to you a little bit about your business and just making sure that you understand a little bit about Office in Motion. I'm not going to go after talking with Kevin and Becca about it, they just advised not to really teach too much about Office in Motion, just be focusing on getting the clients and the coaches, and you'll be paid and everything is fine at this point in your business. Just be focusing on the action steps, but I do have a few things that I was just going to share with you about it. Number one, always do your success trackers and your structural tension charts. Those paper and pencil ways of doing things seem old-fashioned, but really they are the best way to get your goals out in front of you. But you can look on Office in Motion to help you kind of put some of that together. So when you first log on to your Office in Motion, you know the smiley face page. And that home page, clicking on the Home tab to get you back to the smiley face page, is a really good one. It has some really great information on that page. Up in the top right hand corner, it tells you what your frontline volume is. If you have a few coaches under you, it tells you what your group volume is combined with those coaches. And then just looking at the smiley faces, you go up in rank based on getting a point. So you get a point by $1,200 in frontline volume, which is about 5 clients. So you can make each rank pretty much with 5 more clients, full ordering clients from last month. Now you're going to sometimes need to replace the people from last month. So it could be more than that, but your first 5 clients and $1,200 in frontline volume makes your senior coach. Then another $1,200 in frontline volume, which is about 5 clients, bumps you up to the next rank, and then so on and so on, all the way up until ED. So if you click on the home and you actually click on the smiley face, it explains it a little more, and it shows you with the ticker boxes and how far you are, how many coaches you would need under you to become fully integrated as an executive director. So that is good information right there. Now, if you go back up next to home is the word dashboard. If you click on the dashboard, it will show you again what your frontline volume and your group volume is. It tells you whether or not you're certified, which most people do know whether or not they've taken that test to become certified. It even shows you a group volume chart with some graphs on there. Shows you your current rank as you show in the month right now. And remember, every month you need to re-achieve ranks. Just because you achieved associate director does not mean that you are associate director right now. You might still be senior coach, but we still are going to refer you as associate director because that is the highest rank you've achieved. But you need to re-achieve ranks every month. So don't feel like, oh, I've arrived, and then you don't have to do any more work. Keep pushing towards your goals. So your current rank and your highest achieved rank, and then it has a list of coaches at the bottom, and that's a good way as your organization builds to kind of keep track of what they're doing at a glance. Okay, now if you go back up and you click on the compensation tab, that shows you some commission statements there. And you can look there too to see if you have achieved any bonuses. You can get bonuses for consistency over a 3-month period of time. So if you want to know whether or not this is your 3rd month, or if you received a consistency bonus and didn't even realize it, go there and look around a little bit and see what you're getting paid and why you're getting paid that and how. So those consistency bonuses. Also, when you click on the commission statement, click that drop down. It goes between monthly and weekly, and it will break it down for you. Okay, it shows you certification bonus as well, because you are getting paid for being certified, 3% more. Okay, so that's on that tab. Now, if you go up to the reports button, and you don't just scroll over it, but you actually click on the word reports. It's going to show you some graphs and things like that. That is a good page to look at with some of the same information with frontline volume, group volume. You can click on the genealogy view. That's going to break down your organization in a family tree kind of looking graph. And so I like to keep track very quick visual. It tells you when people are close to senior coach, close to ED, those kinds of things, so that you can check in on them, make sure they're doing well, they don't need something, need one more client, need just a few more dollars to hit that goal that they're reaching for. So that genealogy view is helpful. Okay, so still on reports, but scrolling down, the monthly performance comparison is yourself comparing you to the months before and before. So it's showing you how you're growing. And so that is good. It's a good way to monitor how you're growing and how you can then have goals for the next month and the coming months. Okay, so still on that reports button, if you click down to scheduled B-Slim orders, this is a good one to do with your success tracker. You want to know who is scheduled to order for this month. So what you would do is you're going to click on that button, and then on the process date, click from today. So for instance, 8/18 until the end of the month, so 8/31. And that's going to tell you everyone that you have that's scheduled to order in the month of August. And that, I mean, people could bump their orders, they really can, but it kind of helps you to see and plan and just figure out if you need to get a couple more clients in there, or if you can rely on those couple orders that are getting ready to go through for your frontline volume goals. Okay. And then when you hit the process date, I often, next to that type, I'll click client, just so it's not showing you all your inactive clients too. Okay, so we're finished with the reports tab. If you go to the resources tab, I like to look in the document library when I need to find things like the income disclosure statement or anything like that. It's all those documents are in there. It's a very extensive document collection. Also, Coach Connection is our little magazine, online magazine that tells us up-to-date stuff within our company. It's Take Shape for Life wide, not just organization. And so it'll tell you everything you need to know about new products or new incentives for coaches and clients, and things to tell your team, but also to tell other coaches on your team. So Coach Connection, if you're not looking at that already, make sure to start doing that now, especially as you are growing. And then any basic business forms you would need. Say, for instance, a coach decided not to coach anymore and you needed to take on some other clients. I think those kinds of documents or business forms are right there at the drop-down. Okay, so that's the resources tab. And then under training, there's the COPE, and you do that when you're going to get certified. You'd click on that. And there's the Trilogy training system. And I really like the Trilogy training system for when you first start coaching, especially on how to achieve senior coach and beyond. They have resources on there. They have client calls, practice calls on there, and little mini skits and things like that. So it's worth taking your time to look through. Okay, so that is just a very simple, basic overview of Office in Motion. You don't need to get bogged down about any crazy reports. If you are growing in your organization and you would like to learn a little bit more about those reports and such, we can set up a one-on-one Zoom call, and I will actually log into your account and then screen share with you and show you and click around with you what you can be looking at and monitoring your business. Okay, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I appreciate your time.